But she went to Worcester and the remedial class. Oh, yeah. He hadn't been there since I was.
Ladies and gentlemen and children of the 5th grade class at Burgess Elementary School, it is time to begin. The ceremony shall be something I hope that you remember. I first did this about 70 years ago when I was in the 1st grade, right in the schoolhouse over here. Second first grade was upstairs, second grade was downstairs. We came out, and what you're doing today is exactly what we did 70 years ago. I always wanted to see this duplicated. These kids are going to be here, well, I should say children, they're not kids anymore. Kids are goats. They're only ones from being goats. So, shall we begin? You have your programs in front of you. I want to say thank you all for coming. And I wrote just a small thing because we've got a celebration coming up. In the next year, it started already, but many of you may not know what it is. This plaque down here was given to the town of Sturbridge, I believe, 2 years ago. And it's about the celebration that this country is going to celebrate, and it's already started this last month. We're celebrating the anniversary of the writing of the Declaration of Independence. And I just told the children, Declaration of Independence meant giving America its freedom. That's a big, big word that not all of us adults probably just take for granted, because, oh yeah, we know freedom. But the King and Queen of England made the rules back in the early days of America. And our guys, men, fought for our freedom. And who is honoring today is 68 men from Sturbridge who marched to Lexington or Concord, depends who wrote the history, to fight in the Revolutionary War. These are the ones that through the years have passed away and are buried here. The youngsters from Burgess are going to place a geranium. Each of them will have a geranium to show that, I guess it's our way of saying thank you. The United States will celebrate the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence on July 4th next year, 2026. This event is known as the semi-quincentennial. A lot of words in the semi-quincentennial will be a year-long celebration commencing in April of 2025. The celebration aims to honor the nation's history, reflect on the past, look towards the future. Today, we, 5th grade students of Burgess Elementary School, along with citizens and visitors, that's all of you that are here this morning, Sturbridge, Massachusetts, will commemorate the event by honoring the men of Sturbridge who fought for this country's freedom from British rule. The event is called the Revolutionary War. And today, May 30th, 2025, we will honor these men by placing geranium flowers on their graves. Let it be known, when this war was over, if you look around, you'll see the burial ground is surrounded by stone walls. When these men came home from being in the Revolutionary War, 3 commanders were given the job of taking the men in their battalion, or whatever they called it, and these guys are the ones that built these stone walls. And I'll tell you, it's amazing to me, anyway, that going back to the 1700s, these walls still stand just the way they were built by our Revolutionary warriors. So, now let's get to page 2. Instead of the national anthem, the children are geared to sing America the Beautiful. And so, we are ready to start with the children of the fifth grade of Burgess leading it.
Come on up, guys. Come on, everybody's gonna get in this one. Oh, just this guy? All right. Love the good soul.
And now, if you'll pledge allegiance to the flag, there's one right over here on the flag pole. The flag right, and you can see the flag sitting around the cemetery. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now our town administrator, Robin Grimm, will welcome you officially on behalf of the town of Sturbridge.
I got it. Yeah, I got it. Good. I can yell if I had. Good morning, everybody. It is my distinct honor to welcome everybody as the town administrator of an amazing town that celebrates something that a lot of towns don't celebrate, and that's kind of hard to fathom, our Revolutionary War. We're on the heels of Memorial Day. This year we're just after Memorial Day, and we get caught up a lot of times in the beginning of summer and cookouts and all the wonderful things that we have as a result of the amazing people who serve this country. But we do remember that it is Memorial Day, and it is a day that we remember all those who served and who either died during conflict or even after conflict, that have dedicated parts of their lives or their whole life to this country, and to their families who sacrificed, the Gold Star moms particularly. What makes this town so special is the honoring of the Revolutionary soldiers, because without them, none of the later conflicts, nothing would have happened. Without the courage, and we think about wartime then, we think about people literally just walking away from their families, the women at home that had to take care of the children and the farms and produce the food, and it really, when we start to think about the history of it, they were just amazing people that get lost. And it is hard to fathom, and I don't think I recognized that until I came here and saw a town that honored that, and began to think, wow, we don't do this. And so for these children to see this and to understand what a constitutional republic is, what that means, and particularly today, how that has been lost in all these discussions we have, what it truly means to be a constitutional republic and why they fought for that independence, the fact that we can stand in Massachusetts different from Rhode Island, different from Connecticut, different from New Hampshire, different from Nevada, and celebrate and live the way we want to live in our own communities. And that's thanks to these amazing, great people who took up arms and left their families, and so many of them are buried here behind us. So for all you who are here, I thank you for coming out, and for you all, remember and appreciate. And I know you're young, but you're not too young to appreciate what it means to be free, and to thank those who served and died for that. Thank you.
Thank you, Robin. There's a group of men behind. I think there's a group behind me. I didn't. Oh, good. We have two groups, the daughters of the American Revolution and the sons of the American Revolution. And that name comes back. Their ancestors, probably their great-great-grandfathers or maybe great-great-great-grandfathers are the ones who we are honoring today across the New England states at least. This microphone's alive, you see it. Try to knock me over.
Try to keep me on my toes. I know what that
Just sang a song about America. But what about the colors of the flag? We have the honor listening to the commander, sons of the American Revolution, to tell you about the colors of the flag. Christopher Turtelot is their commander, and he will be our speaker right now.
A toast to the most glorious flag to ever fly over land, sea, air, and through the vastness of space. Here's to the red of it. There's not a thread of it, no nor a shred of it, in all the spread of it from foot to head. But heroes bled for it, face, skill, and lead for it, precious blood shed for it, bathing in red. Here's to the white of it, thrilled by the sight of it, who knows the right of it, but feels the might of it through day and night. Womanhood cared for it, made manhood dare for it, purity's prayer for it, keeps it so white. Here's to the blue of it, beauteous view of it, heavenly hue of it, star-spangled dew of it, constant and true. Diadems gleam for it, state stands supreme for it, liberty's beam for it, brightens the blue. Here's to the whole of it, the stars, stripes, and pole of it, the body and soul of it, oh, and the roll of it, sun shining through. Hearts and accord for it, swear by the sword for it, thanking the Lord for it, red, white, and blue.
Now we started to do this, I knew that back in 1938, we had a parade. And one of the groups that was in it, the Daughters of the American Revolution. And so I made contact by phone with the daughters in office in Boston. But I'd like to have the daughters invited to come to Sturbridge. They've been coming ever since. And I thought, what do they do? I've seen them, but I didn't know what they really did. So I'm honored. The two of them are going to speak to you this morning. And the first one will be the caste regent. A regent is like the commander, the head dog. Big cheese. No, the president of the Daughters of the American Revolution is a high office in my estimation. And so Anne-Marie Safari will speak to you about what members of the DAR do. Anne-Marie, and she will be followed by Harry Corey.
How's that? Okay, well, thank you, Bob, for inviting the Daughters of the American Revolution to this very special occasion. We've been coming for a few years now, and it is an honor to be here. So we're going to tell you a little bit about what the DAR is. Well, the DAR stands for the Daughters of the American Revolution. It was founded in 1890, so that makes it 135 years old. Its headquarters is in Washington, D.C. It is a non-profit, non-political, volunteer women's service organization dedicated to promoting patriotism, education, and historic preservation. DAR members come from a variety of backgrounds and interests, but all of us share a common bond of having an ancestor who helped contribute to securing the independence of the United States of America. Any woman 18 years or older, regardless of race, religion, or ethnic background, who can prove lineal descent from a patriot of the American Revolution is eligible to join. Since its founding in 1890, more than 1 million women have joined the DAR. There are over 3,000 chapters in the United States and around the world. In Massachusetts, we have 41 chapters, and our state regent is Carolyn Nutt. That's Carolyn. And I am from the Captain Job Knapp chapter, and our present regent, our leader, is Noveline Beltram. I was thinking a couple of the highlights that our chapter does that I want to tell you about. First, we give out an award. It's called the Good Citizen Award, and it's given to a senior, high school senior. And Sylvia Buck, our Sylvia up there, received that award when she was a senior in high school. And she still wears that pin proudly today. And we honor veterans. And the way that our chapter honors veterans is around Veterans Day in November, we have our chapter member, Louise Sigmuntovich. She makes the most beautiful quilts.
He does.
Yes. For our veterans. And she's really special to us also. Yes. And one other thing I want to mention from our chapter is for the past 10 years, we were attending U.S. naturalization ceremonies in Worcester. We've met and welcomed thousands of new American citizens and passed out over 15,000 American flags. And that was very special to us.
I am the regent of the General Ebenezer Learner chapter that's based in Oxford. We have several projects that we work on, one of them being the Good Citizen Program also. And we had Sylvia come to speak at our reception recognition. She does a wonderful job. We also support two junior ROTC units, one out of Quabbin Regional High School and the other is at Oxford. This past week I've been to both of them to award Outstanding Cadet medals to two graduating seniors. We also partner with the Montechusett Veterans Outreach Program. And we've done things with them to have collections for the food pantry, clothes collections, and things like that. So that's how we honor our veterans. But I also want to let you know that there is a Children of the American Revolution organization also, that they have their own society. There's one in Worcester, the Nancy Bigelow Society, and they also work at volunteering to do service for others. And it's a wonderful organization that also promotes historic preservation, veterans, and education. So I thank you very much for having Anne-Marie and I here to see how the children are educated on the historic preservation of the memory of the veterans of the American Revolution.
Thank you very much, Helen and Anne-Marie. We have a special person here today. We were supposed to be away when we were going to come here a week or so ago, and because of the heavy rain, we didn't want our guests from 5th grade here to get soaking wet. So we postponed the date till today. And that special person to the Sturbridge, and to me personally, is the regent is quite the country's highest title in the BAI meeting. Top region in Massachusetts. Carolyn Knott is here today, unexpected by me, but I kind of thought maybe she'll come because she was tied up for the day we were supposed to do this. Carolyn, your turn.
Kids have to get back to class. They don't. Okay. Well, as you're walking in to grab the flowers, just notice the plaque. The plaque is here for the 250th anniversary of our great nation. And it's because of the men that are in this cemetery that we're free today. And we just want to honor these men and women for their sacrifices. So thank you. And I'm here for you, Bob. You're right, I am.
Thank you.
All right.
When I started doing this 8 years ago, I said, who's going to buy the flowers? So I went to a gentleman. I said, are you able to, in your company or whatever, use the flowers for the children to take? He said, of course. These are our neighbors. I'd like to introduce you to them. They don't have to speak. They're standing off to the side. Michael Glick, who's, I call him the head man of the house. And Michael Harrington, there he is. I'm pleased that we're here and we're able to present these flowers to you. And when we do this thing in the spring, they also donate the American flags that you see around the cemetery today. And we'll put new flags up on Veterans Day in November. And so, children of the 5th grade, Mrs. Bono's class, this is your turn. You are in the highlights of this day. You each take a flower. If anybody wants to hand out flowers, you're welcome to come over and hand them to the children. Place them wherever you see an American flag, because there are no other flags here except for America. And when you get done, if you come right back here, and the first one's back,
Yeah, my bed's over here.
Let's give them some exercise. Almost up. Okay, that's the last one.
Come back to where you were standing. Yeah, it's not a Yelp review or anything. We just heard about it. Yeah. So my sister-in-law and I were visiting there
One person responsible for these children is their mother, their other mother. Kathy Cummings, the principal of Burgess Elementary School. Your hand is appreciated.
Guard, shoulder your fire. Big, ready. Reset. Fire. Prime and load, prime and load. Shoulder your fire. Big, ready. Reset. Fire. Prime and load, prime and load.
What a fine ending to a beautiful morning, a beautiful day, and to our country. I'd like to say happy anniversary. Thank each and every one of you for being here and being part of it.
Means a lot. Means a lot. Thank you.